Anyway, Golden Knights fire Gerard Gallant. They hire Pete DeBoer. But why? 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 Now, here's the thing. I want to throw this out there about the NHL coaching carousel. You got to remember about this is that coaches on the bubble become more on the bubble when really good coaches are out there. And you've got two really good coaches out there. Laviolette and now Gerard Gallant.
And Mike Babcock.
Not untrue.
Listen, I think Mike Babcock's probably going to take the year off. I don't think he's going to. I think he'll come back next season. But
Jim Montgomery is a wild card in there?
Jim Montgomery's in rehab right now.
Yes.
So I think he'll come back maybe next season, but I don't think he's going to come back.
I
don't think he's. That's Jim Montgomery's music. No, I think he needs some time to heal.
What's wrong with that take?
Yeah. Well, you mean next season, right? You don't mean this season.
No, I mean in like a month.
I would tell you
or
that
something. I don't know how long it takes.
From my experience with people in recovery, they don't want you to jump back into your old life very quickly because that's what led you to that in the first place.
That's probably the smarter thing. I'm just
saying
it's a wild card. It's the National Hockey League. As if weirder things have not happened.
I agree. But it was very funny that you said that anyway.
Just throwing it out there. But no, you're right. Bad idea. But it's the NHL.
If you want to hear something really funny, Gerard Gallant will be the coach of the Pacific Division All-Star team at the All-Star game.
Still?
Yep.
No. Is he still going to do it?
Yes.
Are they going to make him wear an NHL logo like John Scott?
He's already been named, yes.
He was named, but I assume...
No, you don't get that taken away. No.
John Scott almost got it taken away.
Well, John Scott was something that the NHL didn't like. Gerard Gallant, and hockey people love Gerard Gallant.
Apparently not. Because they just fire him when he has a bad week.
So, Gerard Gallant will coach the Pacific Division All-Star team.
Where are you reading that?
Elliot Friedman.
He said he's still going to?
Still going to?
Yes.
Oh, my God.
Why NHL?
Why not?
No, that's way better.
Gallant deserves this, guys.
This is way better.
No, it's not. It's not even like a prestigious thing. It was just he led at the halfway mark.
Yep.
In the other, like in the NBA, I know it'll be... if you made the NBA Finals like the year before or something like that.
Oh, okay.
And it's at least a little more relevant, you know?
Do you understand, like, this might actually be an All-Star game worth watching, like the first since John Scott?
Because the coach is not employed by anybody?
Because the coach isn't employed by anybody, which is wild. Has that ever even happened? There's going to be huge women's involvement. The players are going to be shooting pucks from the stands.
I feel like there's 82 conflicts of interest. If you have a guy who's not employed by anybody. Here's the thing.
Jesse.
He doesn't work for anybody.
You need to be pro-chaos. How are you not pro-chaos?
Because he doesn't work for anybody.
Well, it's a great opportunity for him to interview for jobs.
So you can coach for the NHL All-Star game because you have no ties to anybody? But
you have to look at it in the sense that he earned it. He did earn it.
Let me throw this out there.
Fired, so he didn't earn anything.
I'll throw this out there. No NHL coaches.
They're great.
He lost 4 games in a row for the second time in franchise history.
What an idiot.
She sucks.
And they're tied for the wild card and 3 points out of first place in the division.
That's unacceptable.
Because the Pacific's wild. Why have NHL coaches at all? It's the All-Star game. Like, what are you guys talking strategy?
But you got to reward the coaches too.
No,
come on, it's fun for them.
Bunham. Charles Barkley, coach of the Pacific Division.
Now,
and who else?
We still don't know why.
That's ridiculous.
Gerard Gallant.
No, it is not.
It's not, Jesse. It's the right move.
I am upset.
You are upset, and I am upset that you are not pro chaos on this one. How dare you? You've abandoned me.
Sense.
Actually, Daniel Negreanu can be the head coach of the Pacific Division. You see his tweet?
No, what did he say?
The poker player, Vegas Golden Knights fan, pretty disgusted with today's firing of Gerard Gallant. Not only was a good coach fired, the Golden Knights replaced him with a clown emoji. Oh, he hit him with the double clown. So hard to root for a team coached by this absolute clown. Triple clown! Horrendous move by Vegas.
DeBoer was called a clown by Gallant 9 months ago. There's actually a clip of it. And I forget what the incident was. Do you remember?
No, I don't.
It was something with the Sharks. Anyway, Vegas, according to Sean Tierney at Charting Hockey, you should follow, has some of the best underlying numbers in the NHL this season. They've struggled with some tough shooting and saves, luck, as in PDO. DeBoer is going to enjoy riding that regression to the back half of the year. And by regression, he means regression to the mean, meaning they're going to get better.
Well, and DeBoer's a good coach, too.
He is a good coach.
So he's probably going to get a lot of credit for things that were going to happen anyway.
Yeah. And that's the weird part. Now, let's throw a little bit. I've got some tweets I want to read to you.
Give me some tweets.
Since entering the NHL, Golden Knights are 118, 75, and 20 under Gerard Gallant. That's the 9th best record in the NHL.
I'm surprised it's only 9th.
I know. It means there have been some really good teams.
And an expansion team.
The Golden Knights, according to Aaron Schuster, the Golden Knights have the highest rate of expected goals for and second highest expected goals for percentage 5-on-5 in the NHL. They've been brought down by a ranking of 7th worst in save percentage and shooting percentage at 5-on-5, resulting in the 4th worst PDO in the league. And by the way, PDO means luck. PDO means goals that should have gone in and goals that should have been saved.
Mm-hmm. Sorta. Mostly. Kind of. I'm going to go with that 70% true.
Now, Alex Mayer's got a good one. Listen, it's 70% true. It's better than 10%. Am I right? Alex
Works
Mayer.
every time.
Wow. 3 of the last 4 coaches who lost in the Stanley Cup final have been canned this season. DeBoer in 2016, Laviolette, Nashville 2017, and Gallant, Vegas 2018. Who's next? Bruce Cassidy?
I mean, maybe.
No, come on.
I'd be surprised, but oh my God, Babcock, coach of the Bruins.
No, don't say that.
Maximum chaos, I will say it from the rooftops, Jesse.
First round series.
We know what they'll do.
Lose?
We know how to defend Mike Babcock.
Oh,
You know, here's my bet, guys.
Yeah,
Yes.
what? Put him in front of a bunch of reporters.
Do you have something else? Do you have another tweet?
Well, no, I was going to, Vegas, I didn't realize how bad it's been. So Oscar Dansk played one game, got torched. Sparks played part of one game, got torched. Malcolm Subban in 16 games has an 8.98. And Fleury in 33 games, 2 shutouts, but a 9.06. Speaking of teams who could use a goalie.
Vegas is 8-6-1 in their last 15 games and 3 points out of first place. I don't think that's very bad.
No,
they're not.
I think that's just okay. You're average in your last 15 games.
Pete DeBoer joining a team that looks great on paper and can score, but could use some saves. Well, at least it's familiar.
Pete DeBoer left the team that he was or left the same team that he was hired by.
Spider-Man meme.
Yeah, exactly.
Same division.
Unbelievable stuff.
He's barely even changing the weather.
Do you think it was justified?
No. I think there's something else. And I don't mean to say that there's something nefarious with Gerard Gallant.
No.
I think that whatever Kelly McCrimmon wants, because remember, Kelly McCrimmon's is it Kelly McCrimmon? It's McCrimmon.
Yes.
Kelly McCrimmon is the general manager there now. And
I forget who the president is.
The president is, who was the Washington GM. And
Guy.
he is Guy.
Alex Ovechkin. So Alex Ovechkin. Alexander Semin.
You're right.
Peter Bondra.
You're right. Olaf Kolzig's the assistant GM. Whoa.
Mike Green.
Yeah. Adam Oates. No, you know who I'm talking
Let's
about.
name some more.
George McPhee.
Yes.
George McPhee is his name. So
George McPhee.
McCrimmon, I believe. I think McCrimmon wanted his coach. He wanted his coach. That was McPhee's coach. McCrimmon wants his own guy. As Brian Burke likes to say, save your damn bullet, though. He should have saved his bullet. As a GM, you get one. You better save your bullet, man.
That's interesting, though. Like, is there a gun right now?
There was no gun. That's the thing. That's my point. That is my point. Why did you do this now? Because the next time you got to do it. Because here's the thing. Now you've put.
No one ever expects that. Stealth kill.
You've hired a really good coach. And I said that last episode. Someone's going to hire Pete DeBoer. He's a great coach. And somebody's going to get fired because of it. But McCrimmon did not need to do this. And there are people that have suggested that the players, quote unquote, quit on Gallant. And you could see that over the losing streak.
Is it a players thing? Have they just had enough?
Which is weird.
Going on?
Because
the Panthers players were in an uproar when Gallant got fired.
Colin Miller today told Mike Harrington in Buffalo that he said the players loved him. I don't understand. I don't know what they're going to do.
And that's surprising coming from Colin Miller, who Gallant sat all the time, who he is now in Buffalo getting sat all the time.
Did you hear the quote that Mark Stone had after they lost?
No.
He said, it's tougher, especially when you're losing to teams you know that you're better than. We're a better hockey team, just have to find ways to put the puck in the net, and we kind of gotten stale the last bunch of games.
Oh, that's just a eulogy.
Hey, Buffalo, you should feel disrespected by that quote. Because they're the ones who beat them.
I think there's 2 or 3 teams that lost to Buffalo and then fired their coach this season.
Oh, it's a
Yeah,
it's a death sentence.
Them and it was I was just that's
Was it
what I was looking
Nashville?
up before the show. I think it was Nashville. I landed on. Yeah.
Oh man. Anyway,
Anyways.
that sucks.